Lady Ellie and I. Another messenger has been defeated by my hand. But there's something that's concerning me. Their destruction is affecting us in a strange way. Somehow, with each one of them that falls, Ergo's seals become weaker and weaker, and my own condition is getting worse.
So, it is as I fear. Things are worse than they seem.
What do you mean?
This is just conjecture. What would happen if their energy is not just being dispersed? In this place, when one messenger falls, its power is absorbed by anyone nearby who can be an appropriate vessel. Of course, Ergo, you know you're one of the best. Maybe they are simply fighting each other until just one remains. As a result, that one will have the power of all the messengers. A truly ultimate monster.
So, for a moment, let's consider your conjecture is right. What should we do then? I mean, we can't let them roam free. But if destroying them can also be a problem, what would happen to Ergo if he absorbed the power of the rest?
I don't know. Yet.
I don't understand what the problem is, girls. I don't need anyone else's power. You're concerned about nothing, since I already am the ultimate monster.
In any case, this is just conjecture. Go on with your mission while I talk with Romeo. Even if I'm right, we could find a solution later. Ergo may be a pain in the ass, but I trust him.
I wish I could say the same.
I'm sure you do. More than you want to admit.
Me? I am not allowed to interfere.
What is your relationship with Ellie and I?
Jealous?
You wish, Ergo. But I was wondering why you treat her so differently from the others.
She really is something else. Maybe the only person I respect in the world. She has done some crazy shit. You know why she's like that? Long ago, before even facing me, she sacrificed her own body to destroy an entity which was feeding off of dead gods.
You mean the first war in the shadow?
Yeah, and even in that pathetic half-life status she's in now, that crazy woman was able to face me and lure me into a trap.
The great Ergo Mundus didn't see it coming.
Oh, no. Of course I knew it was a trap. She told me directly. But it was like the throne thing, a matter of principle. I couldn't just ignore the chance to fight the greatest powers in the world, you know.
She outwitted you and you lost.
Let's call it a technical tie.
You lost and ended up sealed in a book.
La 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 la, I can't hear you.
You know Malekith? The Lord of Nightmares?
More or less. He was one of the people I used to hang out with in the old times. Not exactly a friend, but he was really an interesting fellow. He always babbled about a city of nightmares, a place of dark dreams where he would be a god. If nothing else, he thought big. I respect that. Meeting him here, well, I can't say that this is the reunion I had in mind. Shit! Run! Oh, come on, baby. Is this the fastest you can go? We need to book it.
I wish I could simply put a zipper in your mouth.
Shit! Run! Oh, come on, baby. Is this the fastest you can go? We need to book it.
I wish I could simply put a zipper in your mouth.
Malekith smiled as he walked through the cathedral. The pieces were already perfectly positioned on the board. The only thing left to do was to start the final game. Everything he did over the past many decades was aimed at this moment, and it was about to end. Once outside, he looked at his forces, extending across the horizon. Someone like him, who was born with nothing, had achieved what no other being in the world's history could even dream: to unify all the forces of Gaia under his command. Now he controlled the largest armies on the continent, and even kings and emperors followed his instructions. Contemplating that breathtaking spectacle, Malekith could not help but remember the price he had to pay to get there. He had paved his way with the blood of friends and enemies, becoming both a savior and a monster. All that for a promise, for the hand that he was forced to let go. Now the fate of all rested on his shoulders. There was one last battle to win. One battle which would allow him to see the world change. Malekith walked forward, and thousands of troops stepped aside in unison to make way. And so the greatest general of all time advanced towards his destiny.
Wrath.
He is here. We need to hide in the darkness, baby. If he finds us, it's game over. We should wait until he's away, and move only when he isn't close to us.
How can we beat him?
You can't win here. We are inside his nightmares, his world. In this place, he is a god. He could rival me, even when I was in top condition. We need to find his core, if you want to stand a chance.
It will be over soon. I can feel you, Ergo. I can feel you, Ergo. I can feel you, Ergo. It will be over soon. It will be over soon. It will be over soon. Come out wherever you are. I can feel you, Ergo. It will be over soon. out wherever you are. I know you are near, little rabbit. It will be over soon. Come out wherever you are. I know you are near, little rabbit. It will be over soon. It will be over soon. It will be over soon. Come out wherever you are. I can feel you, Ergo. Come out wherever you are. It will be over soon. I know you are near, little rabbit. I know you are near, little rabbit. I know you are near, little rabbit. It will be over soon. Come. I can feel you, Ergo. It will be over soon. I know you are near, little rabbit. I can feel you, Ergo. I know you are near, little rabbit. I know you are near, little rabbit. Come out wherever you are. I can feel you, Ergo. Come out wherever you are. I can feel you, Ergo.
Two more. One more.
We don't have any fragments of memories left.
This is the end.
The Shrine of the Seasons. This place is a legend, even for me. I don't know about the messenger who's here, but you can bet he's going to be a problem. The shrine will be a challenge not just for your power, but also for your intellect. Pay attention to every detail. I'm sure it will be full of secrets.
Ugh.
Oh, God. What is it, baby? Are you lost? I'm a book, not a compass. Figure it out.
Druaga, the great Imperial Arbiter, was the perfect warrior. He wasn't born with unique powers, but for as long as he could remember, since he was old enough to wield a weapon, Druaga lived for greatness. In his youth, he traveled the world in search of glory, and there is no doubt that he succeeded. He overcame impossible feats, defeated enemies no other man could, and his charisma allowed him to become the greatest Imperial agent of his era. So, when he turned 50 and was selected to become the personal tutor of the young Elijah Giovanni, future Emperor of the world, Druaga felt a mixture of pride and satisfaction. That boy would become his legacy, and even if he could not become as great as the Arbiter himself, a part of Druaga would always live on inside of him. But when he started training Elijah, who would someday occupy the Imperial throne, Druaga understood. The young man would eventually surpass him easily. It was not a question of talent or will. Elijah had real power. Day after day, year after year, the truth was becoming painfully obvious to the old Arbiter. In this world, there were special people, beings endowed with superior skills that shake the very foundations of fate, and Druaga was just a bystander. Elijah would be everything that the Arbiter was not, and do things that he could never do. That idea filled Druaga with satisfaction. He loved the young man as if he were his own son. He was proud of him. But why then was there a part of him that was so upset?
Hey, baby. Not that I'll complain, but, be careful when you sit down, considering where you've got me.
Shut up. Druaga awoke. His strange dreams were becoming more frequent and annoying. While he was washing his face, he took the opportunity to look at himself in the mirror and confirmed what he already feared. The lack of rest had begun to affect him physically. Why wasn't he special? In his head, he repeated the same question again and again. It had been several days since Elijah had left with his fiancée to investigate a series of strange events. When thinking about what the boy could be doing at the time, the old man smiled. The future emperor was a lot like him when he was young, with a strong sense of justice and an avid desire to do great things. But the Arbiter knew that Elijah would go much farther than he ever did. He would do things of which the old man could only dream. At the end of the day, Druaga had barriers he could not cross. Thinking about it, the Arbiter felt extremely exhausted. He gave orders to the Chamberlain that today he would not leave his quarters, and went back to bed. And then, while he was deeply asleep, a strange thought crossed his mind. If the world had not chosen him, he would force it to do so.